Hi guys, this is Chris and this is Kal-El Reviews, and that is Terminus Hexatron from Mastermind Creations. Follow them on Twitter. Their Twitter is Skiing Penguin. I'll put it on the thing here. Great company, great communication with their fans about their toys. This guy had a delay because they wanted to improve it, so there you go. That says it all. Now, this is my second take at this because the first one didn't record because it's a bastard. But let's try it again. So, as I say, Terminus Hexatron. He is a third-party figure. It's not official Hasbro or Takara. And he is a homage to, or direct homage to, G1 Six-Shot, the Magnus Killer. So, very cool figure. Now, I'll just point out first of all, the colours I'm seeing on my camera are different to what I'm seeing with light. And this is fairly white light, as you can see on my hand. But this guy just seems to want to come out weird. So this is a turquoisey sort of pale green, and on here it comes up very aqua. I actually prefer this colour, but that one, anyway. The rest of the colours are pretty good. This purple is more of a Decepticon-y purple, where this shows up a bit dark. But anyway, we'll move on from that. We'll cover some size comparisons. Has all 6 transformations as G1 Six-Shot. A few little extra bonus things in there too. As I say, we'll do some size comparisons in this video, cover the articulation and the accessories, and then we'll do a couple of other videos. I'm going to break it up because otherwise this will be very long. Cover all the modes. I might do 2 or 3 modes in the next video and 2 modes in the next one. We'll see what happens, but I just don't want to make this too long and I'm rambling, so it's happening anyway. Okay, first thing I want to cover is a small issue I have with the figure, and I'll just zoom in on it so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll just and lock the camera because last time I was recording, the friggin' thing dropped. So, as you can see, he's got big bulky arms, big bulky body, and then tiny little hands. Tiny little hands. That, while we're at it, I'll just cover the articulation. They do have tight fingers. Each finger is individually articulated, as you can see there, and the thumb is on a ball joint. Now, they hold the swords fine because they actually have in there, I'll talk about that in a sec, a little moulded position. So the sword actually clips into the hand, not just held by the fingers, which is really cool. So that is an issue I have. Other than that, he's fairly pointy, you gotta watch that, but it's about the only issue I can think of. Now, I'll just have a look at one other thing. There's his head. Zoom in. Now, head's very cool. It's very emotive. You can move up and down. You can look fairly high and down, but you can get some good emotion out of him. Anyway, a little surprise under there. Pull that off, and he's got a face and a little pink head, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure the homage. Someone feel free to comment, but that's it. A little helmet. They did now. MMC have released an upgrade kit of sorts that comes with a chrome helmet and chrome guns, which I may get. Let's see how we go. But that just pops back on there. Be cool to get a few different masks. Maybe someone at Shapeways can do it. But I like that feature. It's just a fun little Easter egg. Now, while we're at it, I'll just cover the articulation. So again, head is on a ball joint. We'll move and do that. Now the arms will rotate 360. It does help if we move that out of the way first, and they will go up. Now the wings at the back have got the guns on at the moment, but they will go 360 like that. Full rotation outwards. We will just zoom back a bit. So I've got full rotation outwards like that, and we've got 2 movements here. We've got an upper bicep swivel and then a forearm swivel, which is due to the transformation of a 90-degree elbow, As I said, fingers are all articulated, the thumb is ball joint, and your wrist is on a ball joint, which will wheel and move in and twist and whatnot. Now, coming down to the waist, you've got, I won't twist it, but you've got full rotation here and a full rotation below. These two bits in the middle that the swords are on will independently move as well, so you can put them in whatever position you like. Just zoom out a little bit more. Okay, legs. The legs are on a pin and socket to go forward and back. In and out are on a nice ratchet, and they will go 90 degrees. The knees will go a comfortable 90 degrees, but if you want, you can flat that up and they'll go like a double joint. It's a big guy though, so you probably don't know how to do that too often. Feet do have ankle tilts. I'm not going to make the joke. It's been said by too many people too many times, but that's good because you can get a nice wide stance out of him, and they will go forward and back, and they do have a heel if you so desire. So plenty of articulation on the dude. Fully loaded, knocking stuff around everywhere. Now, accessories he has a couple of guns, and they can go in his hands quite easily. As I said, hands have got like a little detent. You just push that into there, and they will hold very strong. So you've got the guns there, and when you're not using them in the hands, you can store them just in that little hole there on the wings, just to give it a sort of armed back section look. Now he also has, zooming down a little bit, these samurai swords, which are very drift-like. Got the Cybertronian symbols on them, and same thing, they will just quite easily slot into the hand and can be wielded without any trouble at all. Captain Cook. So there we are, swords, that's accessories. Now he has one more little accessory which he has 6 of in each of the wheels, if you can get them out, because I have no fingernails, so I will get a little tool here and pop that out. In each of the wheels, his hubcap actually come out and turn into a ninja throwing star, which he can't hold as well, but he can hold them. So that's very cool. So 6 of those that come out of the wheels, and again you just slot that back together, and on the wheel he has some detents there, and you just match that up and bulbs your uncle and pops back in, and the wheel works as normal. So there we go. I'll just zoom out and we'll set up a couple of size comparisons for you guys. Okay, size comparison time. We've got Hasbro MP10. Whoa, just punched the light towards me. Hasbro MP10 and the Takara sideswipe, because there only is a Takara sideswipe. And you can see there, he is a big figure. Definitely what you would call masterpiece size. I'm going to just bring the camera down to give you sort of a truer scale, and zoom out a little bit. Sorry about the background. So you can see there the heights. So sideswipe is only up to sort of the crutch guard windowy thing on Hexatron, and a little bit higher on Prime. Prime and Hexatron's head height is roughly the same. Prime's head height is probably fractionally higher than Hexatron, but because of his shoulder spikes and guns at the back and the wings, he does get just that little bit higher. And in case you don't have any masterpieces, I'll bring in a couple of other things just to give you a fair look. Okay, so there we have him with Generation Sandstorm, Prime Knockout, and Fans Projects Code. So he's a big figure. As I said, he is roughly the same height as Masterpiece Optimus Prime. If anything, bigger mass. He's a lot wider, a lot heavier, and due to these and these here, he's a bit taller, but Prime is probably just around here in height, so he suits a Masterpiece scale perfectly. And as you'll see in the next couple of videos, he definitely is a Masterpiece grade figure. We'll get these guys out of the way, just cover a few more details, and we'll finish this part up here. Okay guys, so we've covered the articulation, a size comparison in robot mode, his accessories, and first of the issues I have. So what we're going to do next is cover probably the APC. Actually, I'm not going to tell you because I might change my mind by the time I film that part. But we will cover 2 modes in the next one and 2 modes in the next one and finish up. So we'll do it in 3 parts, and hope you watch them all and enjoy. Thank you.